What is going on, guys? Today I'm excited to teach you a super fun one, Enter Sandman. This one's straightforward, one of the first songs I ever learned, so this one's really exciting for me to teach. So we're going to go through the intro, we're going to go through the main riff. Let's dig into it here. So we're in a key of E minor. What we're going to do is we're going to start, it's going to start on an open E, and you're going to have your third and your first finger. The third goes on the 7th fret on the A string, so the 5th string. First finger goes on the 5th fret on the D string, so that's what you're listening for. And what you're going to do is you're going to play the bottom, the E, followed by that 7th fret, which is also another E. That's just an octave of one another. And then that 5th fret on there, which is a G. So it's... all I did there was take my third finger and leave it, just don't move it, but take my second finger and put it on the 6th fret, and then first finger on the 5th fret on that bottom E string. So it goes. And then hit that higher E note again. So it sounds like. And what you'll notice is they have a wah come in there, which... I don't know if I'll be able to kick mine on, so I'll just move it from there. But on the wah, you've kind of got that... really, it's just an E minor chord. And you can do it a couple of ways. You can hit the top 3. You can hit the whole chord. You can even do the harmonic on the 12th, where you're just hitting that. So any of those will work, because they do it twice. It's the same thing. And the second time, it's just a little less foot action on there. So... that part's pretty straightforward. Once we get back into the actual song now, when the heavy part comes in, I'm going to switch to my bridge pickup here, and what you're going to hear, it goes straight from that, and it goes into that heavy, that meaty, so you're going to hear 16 bars, and the first one is a little different than the second set of 4 and then the next set of 4. But in this first one, you're literally just hammering that E power chord, and then on the last part, you're going to actually slide from the 5th into the 7th with your third finger on that A string. And you almost don't even hear the 5th fret. It's, you could get by with a... you could do that, but honestly, when I play it, I don't even worry about hitting that 5th fret. I just kind of slide into it because, 1, it just to me sounds better, and 2, it just seems more natural. So here again, we're going to go. And then after that, it's going to be hitting this F chord. So what we're doing is, on that last, it's going to... it's kind of a 1, 2, 3, hit that F power chord, which is the same as the E. You're just moving it up a fret. And what we're going to do is getting into the main riff, but not quite there yet. You're going to hit the 7 again on the A string, and then the 6 on the E string. So it's... and technically you're still sliding into it. You're not just fretting the note, but... do this 4 times. And then the other guitar hits that... there's like a second guitar comes that just hammers that, just nails that A power chord, and then the E power chord. If you're playing it by yourself, I would just play along with it. So again, it's kind of that second set of 4, so the second measure or the second set of 4 bars here. Now notice we're hitting that. We're hitting that 5th fret now on the E string as well. So it goes from a 7 on the A, 6, 5. All this is palm muted because once we get into the main riff, you know, that's where you're really going to let the sustain go a little bit. But again, we're on the the third set the third set that we're doing here of 4 bars, where it's going to be this. Seven, 6, 5. Now the next set of 4, which is the final 4, you're doing the same thing. While the drums build. And finally, you're going to do that 3 times, and there's a little bit of a, just a little bit of a bend there on that 5th. You'll see me sometimes, I didn't quite slide in, but if you want to play it exactly like he does, you're always going to do that. Sometimes I've seen him play, you can do that too. Just have fun with it. Don't overwork it in terms of making it just perfect. So you'll also notice this James Hetfield's a master at the downstroke. There's not a lot of alternate picking going on. This is all to get that meaty, nasty kind of deep tone. Everything's going to be pretty much downstroking this. So we went through the first 4 measures, those 4 bars, another 4, another 4. The first 3 are all different from one another, building. Those last 4 are the same. And then once you're done with those, really nail that first actual main riff. And that's, you can pretty much hear what I'm doing, but it's the same thing. You're just letting them sustain. And then it's... And all I'm doing there, you're always kind of hitting that E first, just quickly, and then you're going to do a power chord on the G, so it's 3rd and 5th fret, open E again, and you're going to just drop 1 fret for both of those. Do it again. So it's... Notice that's all downstroking, so... So from there, now we're into the riff, or the where he actually starts singing. So we're into the main verse. And from there, it's pretty straightforward because all we're doing is playing an E power chord. He's just doing a lot of that chugging on the E power with that 1 F. So it's... Now here, we're actually going to get into the kind of the pre-chorus here, and that's where we're going to do... So what I'm doing is first finger on the 2nd fret on the bottom E, and then we're going to hit the octave of that, which is the 4th fret on the D. Now we're going to go to the 2nd fret on the G, and then 3rd down to 2nd fret using your 2nd first finger. So this is where he's exit light. So this is where we're going to go to that power chord on the 2nd fret. Just move them over actually 1 string. So instead of the A and the D, the A and the E, you're now moving to the A and the D. So 3rd fret. So I'll break that down one more time from here. And you can play that a fourth time through, or you can just build into the chorus. So second fret, then third, down to 2, and then it's this E. So all I'm doing there is just a walk up 2 to 3, up to 5. So back to the, and then end it on that E, and then it's, which we already talked about that part. So with that, you've got the intro, you've got the verse, and you've got that kind of pre-chorus chorus. So gives you everything you need. If you find value in this, I want you to check out one of my other videos, because I've got ones that are going to teach you how to do a lot more lead work, which will really prep you for this solo. So I appreciate your watching. Like and subscribe. Don't forget, rock the journey, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.